Hi guys, my name is Steve B. Want to come to you today on my favorite spot over here at the park, and today happens to be December 31st, last day of the year, last day of December, last day of the year, and then I want to talk to you today about staying sober for today. I want to talk to you a little bit about the year that's gone by, and kind of wish you expectations for a great coming new year. Which 2025 will be. The best thing to do when you want to usher out an old year and bring in a new one is devote it to God completely. I want to do that too. I devote this next year, if God sees fit for me to go through it. I want Him to be at the helm. He's my pilot. He's gonna take me where he wants me to go, and then I want to go where he wants me to be. You know, I've done a lot of reminiscing. The end of December, and this being the last day, I'm kind of, you know, I just want to I want to have a good new year. I want to have a good new year, and right off the bat, I'm devoting the whole thing to God, who will not forsake me. He won't leave me nor forsake me. If I ask him yourselves. It's going to be the strength you need to get through uh, anything. I used to think it'll get you through not wanting to drink anymore, but it'll get you through anything and everything. It's a fact. God is all powerful, and me, left to my own devices, I'm weak, but with God, I'm strong. What's that scripture say? I can do all things through God that strengthens me. Also says that, God, if you come to me, I will in no wise cast you out. And so, uh, that's what today is. Today is like saying goodbye to the last year, and kind of looking forward to a new year, with new things and new ideas and new hopes and new dreams. I um I'm very very happy with the way 2024 came out and unfolded. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. First of all, these videos that I've been bringing to you, that was born in the year 2024. And I hope to continue on through 2025. We'll see, one day at a time. One day at a time. That's all life is. It's a series of days, and here, this one's going to be a good one because I gave it to him, and however it turns out, that's God's will. I am. Oh, the weather down here, forget it. What is it? I'm in the car right now. It says 54. That's freaking nice for December 31st. We're in winter. 54 degrees, I'll take it. Very comfortable. I got the windows open. Nice little breeze. It's feeding my little buddies here outside the window. And they got the whole family here for some reason today. They're looking forward to having almonds, and I guess that's what they're determined to do. And I'm the guy that's going to help them do it. I'm yeah, tomorrow anniversary. Um, yeah, I've been I like that. I like anniversaries and recovery because they kind of give you an idea of where you are, and you think about where you've been, and you think about where you are, and it's kind of hope for where you're going. And I don't know where I'm going. I really don't. but God does. I, you know, if I want to live in fear, I'm gonna get what I get. If I live in fear, then I'm going to be afraid all the time, and I don't want to be afraid. There's really nothing to be afraid of. Life is going to be good, and it's basically a mixed bag. You know, you're going to get good, you're going to get bad, you're going to get so-so, you're going to get a little of everything. And I've lived long enough to know that that's just the way it works. That's the way it works, and I'm happy with life the way it is. You know, my life's very simple. I know a lot of people would look at what I do every day and say, "Gee, that's boring. That's boring. How could you do that?" And yet, I'm happy doing that. I'm happy doing that. Best thing I ever did was retire. Now I do the things that I want to do. I want to go to meetings. I want to do these videos. Um, kind of just the things that make me happy. You know, I want to see people that make me happy and do things with people that make me happy. And I don't know. A lot of people, you know, you could say year to year to year, especially in recovery. You know, a lot of people come, a lot of people go, and so it's mixed. You know, it's bittersweet. You know, sometimes it's not too bad. Other times it's like, well, a lot of sad stuff too. But that's life. That's life. I'm happy to be back here. You know, I was gone for about 4 days to visit Bran and my um, Brandon, my son. You know, and I really enjoyed hanging out with him and his family and their fur family too. You know, it was I really enjoyed it. You know, it was nice. It was different. I'll tell you what, it's God's country where he lives. Real nice, beautiful even. You know, and so I got to hang out with them and do their thing, um, and they really went out of their way, Brandon and Sarah, to make it nice for me, and they did. You know, I kept telling them, you don't have to entertain me, but it's kind of nice to be entertained. You know, once in a while. I don't mean all the time. You know, you got to be entertained all the time. And it's like, you know, just find a freaking TV set and sit up, plop your butt down and watch. um, if I could say there's something that I like to do, maybe too much. It's you know, watching YouTube. I'm really addicted to YouTube. You know, I really enjoy that. I enjoy that better than TV, honestly. And you know, there are a lot of. We're in the age now where everything is at your fingertips. So you know, turn on the tablet and have at it. I never thought I'd live in a time and place where everything is at your fingertips, but it literally is. And yeah, some good, some bad. I don't know. I don't know. I'm human. You know, sometimes I get entertained by things that are not as savory, but that's one of my character defects. You know, but this is it. This is where it's at. Just hanging outside. You know, just me and God and you guys and whoever else He puts in my path. And I could honestly say that, you know, he put some wonderful people and things in my path. I have to, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to a meeting, and then I'm going to go to another meeting. And that's pretty much it for today. Um, My oldest is gonna come over. He wants to hang out, so we'll do whatever. And really, I don't make plans. I'm not into going out or doing. I always wondered what it was like to be in that freaking crowd at Times Square in New York City. It looks like it would be horrible. I don't know. I'm thinking, okay, you're in the middle of this confounded crowd. What if you got to go to the bathroom? Where do you go? You just like go right there around everybody? I mean, really, it just seems like not fun. Maybe it is, but I got a feeling that I don't think I'd like it. Um, I honestly, I'm not into that. I don't like crowds anyway, and that's like the crowd, you know. What do you get, a million people hanging out in the middle of Times Square, New York? No thanks, no thanks. All right, and then once the ball hits, all right, it's New Year's. Now what do? You hop in the car and go home. It's not like, I'm sure it's not that easy. But I've always thought about that. I've always thought, well, what's it like even if you're celebrating or whatever, it doesn't look fun. But for me, for I don't know, as long as I can remember, I I would like sit with my family. All right, we're gonna watch the ball drop, and most of the time, I would be like, I'm going to bed. I can't stay awake, so I go to bed. And it's like, what's the thrill of seeing that? It's like it's gonna happen whether you watch that freaking ball or not, and that's not my thing. Not my thing. But for years, I kind of like tried. I gave it a good try, but it was like, not my thing. I could survive without it. So I hope you guys all like consider, well, it's New Year's, and New Year's always used to be a drinking time, always. But for me, every day was a drinking time, so it didn't freaking matter, you know. And honestly, I don't think about drinking at all, and I go to a meeting every day. That's the only time I think about it, is when in the meeting and when I'm sharing. It's good to remember so we don't repeat things. And honestly, drinking. Yeah, all right, so how many dumb things have I done from drinking? I remember when I was 15 years old, and I'm 67. But when I was 15 years old, I was kind of jealous that my girlfriend and me didn't do anything the night before, and yeah, so it's like I felt I was missing out on something. So I got freaking hammered, plastered, and yeah, you know, big deal. What does that prove? You're just wasting a day of your life. If you get so blasted that you're you don't know where you are, what you're doing, you're blacked out. It's like that's just a waste of time. What good is that? I honestly no. I'm present today. I'm always present. God has given me more than I could ever ask for, and I'm totally happy being sober. So sobriety's the best thing that ever happened to me. You know, aside from Jesus saving me. Those couple of things, man. I can't put enough emphasis on the fact that you know, I'm a child of God today. I haven't drank in a long, long time, and I don't plan on it. It's not in my cards. You know, I know that only bad can come out of that, And I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready to die. I mean, if God wants to take me anytime He wants, He can, you know. And I do think about it. I think sometimes, I think sometimes that, like for instance, the plane going down, coming back. You think about it. I mean, I'm human. Stuff like that does happen, but it's it it's on His watch, not mine. God is gonna say, when and all that stuff. I'm not gonna take matters to my own. And drinking, that's what it is. Suicide on the installment plan. Do I want to drink? Heck no. Could I? Heck yes. But I'm not gonna. I'm determined not to. And I want you guys to do the same thing. And we're saying bye to 2024, and we're saying hello to 2025. And I want good to come out of that. I only want good. I don't want to wreck anything. I don't want to bring something in that's going to be destructive. I only want the good. And with God on my side, I can have that. All right, guys. Well, I will see you next year, which is tomorrow, God willing. And just want to say, love you all. God bless.